Rebound Tallahassee is helping you make ends meet and manage the pressure of this pandemic. Right now, thousands of college students are feeling the squeeze in their bank accounts after being forced from their apartments and back home with mom and dad. Some FSU students who lived off campus are now trapped in leases they say they can't afford. I spoke with two of them about what's next and found some possible solutions if you're facing a similar situation. When COVID-19 came to town, college semesters ground to a halt, moving online and sending many students packing.
Majority of students are living at home because of the pandemic going on.
But unlike their on-campus peers who get refunds from the university, FSU student Aaliyah Junadine is still stuck paying rent because she lived off campus.
We were living there. There's no access to the amenities.
Aaliyah lived at University Village, part of American Campus Communities, and she'd like her money back, but says the company isn't returning her requests. The company's website says they aren't offering lease terminations or refunds because the lease is a contractual obligation. They are working with residents faced with financial hardship on a case-by-case basis and temporarily waiving all online payment fees, late fees, and financial-related evictions.
It's very frustrating. It's also frustrating how we're not getting an answer from the apartment companies.
Sam Fonville's in a similar situation at the Standard in Tallahassee. He tells me he also contacted management about a refund, but
the best we've gotten is we're not offering any aid because we need to be able to afford to pay our employees.
On the Standard site, the company says they're waiving all online credit card and ACH fees for May's rent.
I'm lucky enough where I have parents who can step in.
As for these two students, they're still weighing their options when it comes to where they'll live in the fall or if they'll come back to campus at all.
It's just the uncertainty that I think is making us all anxious.
Now, if you're stuck in a similar situation, you may have some options depending on your lease. You may be able to get out of paying if your lease has an early termination clause, if you're an active duty military member who's relocating for work, or if you can find someone to take your place in that lease. The Standard, where Sam lived, did email me back saying, "We encourage all leaseholders who have experienced an income loss as a result of the pandemic to reach out to us so we can work with them." An American Campus, where Aaliyah lived, adds on their website, "If you are a resident and you and your family have been financially affected by the COVID-19 crisis, please contact us regarding your financial situation." And we've got these stories under the Rebound section in the ABC 27 News app for your smartphone and tablet. You can also find that section under WTXL.TV.